I'm live on
Yeah,
Chuck Chats.
I know. They already have all the chairs put up on the tables at Slaps.
I know they did. I saw that coming in. Okay. Oh, hello, guys. Hey, live. I don't know what's going on with this. Yeah. Okay. How's that sound? Does that sound good? Hear me now? I just saw for some reason my speaker was turned off. I didn't notice it. Okay. I'll just repeat everything I said about the situation over in Las Vegas and that. There was a plea deal. I heard all kinds of crazy plea deals, and I saw some was kind of lowballing it, and I don't think they'll go that low. To tell you the truth, and that. Yeah, I got it recently. haven't had this short just prior to the Vegas trip and that. So yeah, I was overdue. It grew like a weed in that. So uh, but yeah, I don't think the plea deal is going to be that low. I think it's going to be probably, I say the lowest they can go is like 50 years with final 10 years that he could get a chance of parole for the clown, but I don't see nothing lower than that and that. But yeah, so uh, they don't hear much more of a case, but I don't really see them lowballing it and that. So uh, and that. So they're not going to lowball that situation and that. Like I said earlier in this live stream, I hope everybody had a wonderful 4th of July. And I see everybody was safe because they're here on the chat, so that's good. And that. Arch, how you doing? Angel Martinez? Angel? And of course, Angie's got to be on there too. Nat. Yeah, I live streamed the wrestling show on the main channel, and the phone kept on getting hot. I mean, it didn't take long for it to get hot this year. I mean, it just got fried many times. So I can see why a lot of people don't like a live stream during the heat of the day. Either they live stream early in the morning or live stream during the evening hours. And I been doing some live streaming around towards the evening hours because it's getting cooler and that. So my like when I do my walking, I promised to be on location. I was going to be on the riverfront today because we had socked with heavy rains last couple of days, and I think the Mississippi River is up. One of the river boats I wanted to get is technically not coming up the Mississippi River. They decided to go up the Ohio River instead, which is okay. Gives the passengers different things to look for and that. Oh yeah, amazing day today. Yeah. Well, not really sad. It's just I'm just kind of tired. I just had a rough day at work and that. So yeah, some people do work here on YouTube. I mentioned that many times.
Andrew,
What's that?
Andrew, Andrew Matthews.
Okay, but yeah. Answer Matthew. What is? Oh, what is the channel all about? Okay, it's my rant channel. This is usually my rant channel. I usually rant on things in nature of YouTube, uh, things what's going on in Vegas, situations that may involve us, not involve us, something I like about YouTube, something I don't like about YouTube, and other things in life in general that kind of gives me what they call grind my gears and that. So it's a rant channel and that. So that's probably the way I sum this up anyway as a rant channel and that. So as and it's like it's my opinions, which everybody knows. My opinions do not matter. How about that? But it's just my opinions anyway. So you guys have your opinions, we have mine, and we just let the people decide what their opinions are. You know, there's always two sides of a story, but then we end up getting like three, four, five, six different sides of that story and that. So that's what makes life interesting, I guess, and that. So. Yep, I hope you guys have a good day out there. Like I said, I'm not going to be on very long tonight and that. So uh, just kind of want to see how it comes up here and that. Hello, I'm just kind of sad. My life sucks. Oh, don't worry about it. There's people who will talk to you and that, and hopefully things turns around. But I'm not a psychiatrist, so I have my own issues too. And sometimes, uh, to tell you the truth, sometimes just having a YouTube channel sometimes helps out with, for me, technically in a way, uh, it helps, kind of helps with my anxieties and all that stuff. But sometimes I have anxieties of editing, rendering videos, what we have to make, what we don't have to make, and all that stuff. How people react to the videos and all that stuff. And as I always said, if I get one like, and one person watching, and we get one like, I'm happy in that. So just gotta do what you can in that. So, oh wow, that's never good. Wow, that's never good. I know I had one of my brothers left house around that age, left the household around that age, at a young age too. That's like 15. That's like freshman in high school almost, and yeah, that's rough and that. So yeah, I do have people on our channel will discuss their problems too, and when they're there with their daily lives and that. And what they do is by saying it, it just gives them an out. It's almost like it's. But the problem is, reaching out on the internet is sometimes it's not a good idea, especially if you're really. I talked about this on my rant earlier about what they call thin skin. Uh, if you really got thin skin and you've got like health like issues, I would not be posting them online to see if someone will help because that's where you get trolled. Trolls are not kind here on the internet and that. So, and they're never good anyway. So, I was going to say we have a lot of people that's hiring for part time in our area. I mean, there's a companies that I know of they're shorthanded. I don't know about in your area, but my area, there's a few people that are shorthanded. Uh, just in the company I work for, we're we're shorthanded by like about 3 or 4 people. We're going to be shorthanded in a couple more weeks. We're going to be shorthanded probably within the next week because we got a lot of guys and gals moving on to college. So we're going to be shorthanded ourselves and that. And we just gotta deal with it and that. So, but yeah, there's always some kind of part-time work uh, out there, even if it's in fast food or something like that. That might help out too. So I have a good. I can't really have to read this. I got really put down here. I have a good news. Yeah, there's always part-time work, even in stores. And that I heard some stores are not kind to work for with their employees. I guess we got an issue with one of our local stores that they just can't keep their employees. I mean, the turnover is ridiculously high for a retail store and that. So, and a lot of people said they're not going to use it just to build up a resume and that. So, yeah, it's crazy out there too. So, but yeah, what else is going on today out there? Uh, Nothing else going on here. We just got some people kind of out here talking on their phones like I am and that, but I'm talking to an audience and that, so which is okay and that. Probably got door dashers looking for places. It's got to be a DoorDash guy and that. So as long as they don't do no drug dealing, I'm fine. So, but you never know out here where we live in the apartment complex. You just never know what goes on around half the time. So, let's see. Like I said, I normally gonna hang out at my watering hole right now. But uh, how old am I? I'm 57. I'm going to be turning 58 in a couple months, and that. So I turned 58 in September 11th, 9/11, and that. So king of the hill, yep, over the hill, yep, and that. So uh, oh, thank you. 57 looks like 47. Yeah, but then my body acts like it's 67. that 57 look like 47, but my body acts like it was 67. So yeah, we'll keep it in the sevens and that. So uh, it's just quite a few things that's been going on YouTube lately. With a lot of pranks going backfiring on people. People going to jail with their pranks and all that stuff. That is never good. YouTube was supposed to be cracking down on these pranks, on these prank channels. Ever since the passing of, if everybody remember, uh, did anybody remember the Angry Grandpa? One of the first prank channels that made it big and that. So yeah, I wanted to go to my local watering hole, but it seems like they want to close early tonight. So when I walked past there, coming home from work, they were already having the tables already, chairs on the tables already. That's usually a sign that they want to close early. And Sunday's always been dead over there. Uh, last couple Sundays, we had a couple dead Sundays, but one Sunday prior to the week of the Fourth of July, or the week of the Fourth of July, that was pretty busy. But then uh, it's just like it's really slow, and that. And that. So yeah, going back to the Angry Grandpa. Ever since Grandpa passed away in 2016, uh, YouTube was supposed to have a big crackdown on prank channels and that. And I did rant it on another prank channel that did to child abuse and all that stuff. Uh, I saw a little bit of live stream in Vegas. It looks like Vegas is slowing down a lot, especially on Fremont. I just saw the other me's live stream, and it looks like hardly nobody showed up on. Of course, it's Sunday too, so uh, that's when usually a lot of people goes home and all that stuff. So, what's going on, Angie? Or more, yeah. Are you from Vegas? No, we're from East Central Iowa. We do have one casino in town called Wild Rose Casino. Uh, I filmed there a couple times, but have not filmed there in recent years. I mean, the last time I filmed there was at the Lucky Sports Bar doing a not really doing a review of a meal I had. Just had to show the meal I was eating at the time at the casino. Talk about my wins and losses. I haven't done any video slot play in that casino for almost a couple years already because I got mad at a couple other YouTubers attempted to film blackjack play, which is illegal not here in Iowa. Uh, Slot play, if filming slot play in Iowa, it's only in select casinos now, I heard. But then there's a local YouTuber that really films his slot play, and he really has a potty mouth when he plays at those casinos, and that's basically when people hears the potty mouth going on, swearing, cussing at the slot machine, and people report to him and they kick him out for that. They said, "Oh, it's about filming the slot game." No, it's about your stinking attitude towards the slots, because you're mad at it because it's not paying. Well, It's designed not to pay. It's designed to take your money away. But if it gives you a good hunk of money and you double up, you put in $100 and all of a sudden you double or triple up, it's time to leave. Take the money and run in that while you get a chance in that. So we learned that a couple times in Vegas on our recent trip in Vegas and that. But otherwise, uh, what we did with the money was we ended up buying stuff with the money that we were there. We did some shopping. Decided to, instead of using our gift cards to pay for our meals, we decided to use the casino winnings to pay for our meal. Then when we went back to gambling, then we took a beating and that. Uh, One thing we learned is never stick to your machine that pays a lot because you want to move on from that machine because they might give it to you, but then what the machine do, it'll take it away from you, just like any slot machine, including here in Iowa and that. And there's a machine I won a lot of money on here in Iowa. I can't really pronounce the game's name, but I won a lot of money on it. But then eventually down the line, I end up losing a lot of money back to that machine plus some. So it's a give or take, and it takes it. No, I don't play. Oh yeah, I play Keno once in a while. I play the video Keno once in a while. I just it's a game I play when I'm sitting at a bar, one credit at a time, so I can enjoy the free beer. Yep, the free liquor, free alcohol. Yep. No, not here in Iowa. We can't do that. We can't get free alcohol here in Iowa. You have to pay for your alcohol, and under Iowa law, you're only allowed 2 drinks an hour. That's not good. And that. So you're not really going to be slamming down the beers. You better nurse that beer because you're only getting 2 an hour here in Iowa. And that's supposed to curb drunkenness, and that's supposed to help curb being drunk while gambling. Uh, I mean, I can have easily 3 beers, 3 12-ounce beers in an hour, no problem in that. So, but but here in Iowa, you're only allowed to have two, and that. Unless they change the rules, I'm not for sure. But the only time you get a free beer is through certain slot promotions or certain amount of slot play during certain times a year. Uh, but otherwise, you gotta pay for your beer, and sometimes you're paying higher than a bar, than a local bar here. Um, a can of beer at my local bar, just a can of, let's say, Miller Lite or a Busch Light, whatever, a 16-ounce can of beer, full price for a 16-ounce can of beer at my local bar, which is just a hop, skip, and a jump from me. Uh, I pay like 350. I pay like 350, and I think it's like $3 happy hour. Maybe maybe 250 happy hour. I'm not for sure what happy hour price is because I don't really. Cause I drink by the pitcher over there. I I drink a pitcher so I can share it with 3 people, me, myself, and I, and that. So that's what I like to do. I drink them by the pitcher. Uh, I have a starting pitcher, I have a middle relief pitcher, and I have a closer. And when I have a real bad night, I will put the stop the bleeding pitcher. That means 4 pitchers. Yeah, so. Oh, you say hi. Okay, hi. And that, so. Um, but my local bar over here is not known for its lavish well drinks. Well, they got a nice selection of well drinks. It's the it's the it's the wall drinks. There's not much on what they call the shelf. They call it the shelf. You got well, which is basically it's in the serving well. Pour that way. That's your cheaper liquors. It's in the well drinks, but your shelf is your higher end liquors. And my local watering hole slops. You saw me wear that sweatshirt over in Vegas Arch a couple times. Uh, it doesn't really have much of a shelf at all, and that. So sometimes getting those high end drinks is you're going to be going someplace else for those. Hooks can do it better. That's my second watering hole, which is down the street, just down over the hill by a mile, and that. So I kind of like down there. I'll drink a. I have done a couple times the Irish car bomb there, because their one beer, their key beer that they serve is Guinness. They serve that on tap. They said it's better on tap, technically in a way. So I have the Irish car bomb down there, and once in a while I'll drink a couple of. Not much of a whiskey drinker, but they have these new flavored whiskeys. So I'll probably try a salted or watermelon or salted caramel whiskey. I think it's by Old Smokies out of Tennessee. It's a new brand around here. And they're very good. It's very good tasting whiskey and that. So if you ever see that brand, pick up a bottle or two and that. And you they have good flavored whiskeys. Cookie dough is one. They do have some other crazy flavors too in that. Do I use my Vegas? It's an app for coupons. I've done it for the Ferris wheel ride. That's probably the only thing I did it. Use it for the for the big observation wheel ride. I do that once in a while. Yeah. Uh, I think I do the Vegas coupon app. I think that's what you're talking about. Let me read this here real closely here. Okay, for a video keynote. Okay, sounds good. We'll take you up on that, Arch. We're planning on coming back to Vegas in April of 2026. Actually, this year we'll be coming in 2 weeks earlier than we did this year, because we're leaving on. Actually, we're going to be leaving a lot earlier. We're leaving actually Easter morning. We're planning to be arriving Monday night, actually, in Vegas. That's what we're planning to do. So I'm planning to max out my stay at the El Cortez and that. Yeah, I would love to hang out there for a while and check out your local bar scene and that. Maybe do a video of some kind. I'd really like to go down to Atomic Liquors. I really want to try Atomic Liquors and see what's. I heard there were some good drinks, classic looks. Whoa! Hi there. Yeah, yeah, just try out some Atomic Liquors and that. And I talked to another YouTube channel, straight out of Vegas. I would love to take them up on a pub crawl uh, in Vegas. So maybe that's why if I'm arriving early, this way I can get my content in, and hopefully I meet up with all of my YouTube buddies on Fremont Street on Friday, because I think Saturday is going to be the either I do the pub crawl on that Friday night, or I do that pub crawl on that Saturday. I think more like it's going to be the pub crawl on Saturday. We're straight out of Vegas, and I think the other me is going to be involved in it too. I'm not for sure. I've been to Atomic Liquors. We can do. Okay, cool. And that. So yeah, we're just down there to the rough part of Fremont Street and that. And Atomic Liquors has good history too. Uh, Back in the day, you can sit back and watch the atomic bomb go off and that. Or when someone has bad food, or had bad food earlier in the day, you could have an atomic fart going off at the same time and that. Yeah, sorry I'm going vertical here, guys. I know the stabilization is kind of shot, but I well, it's not really. I'm on the gimbal too. Hi there, Bobby Valley. Okay, we get some new people here once in a while, and which is great. Like I said, not gonna be on very long on the.
Hi,
Cause
Mike Henderson.
what's that?
I was saying hi to Mike Henderson.
Oh, Mike Henderson. Okay, okay. Hi, Mike Henderson. And she goes said hi. That. Oh, we get people up and down on this channel, up and down, which is okay and that. So, like I said, I'm talking about a little bit of everything today. I'm not really focusing on one item and that. Just some thoughts. What's like living in East Central Iowa? Well, uh, can't say it. At least it's better than hustle and bustle of a big city. We're only like 2.5 hours out west of Chicago. About 2.5 hours west from downtown Chicago. Uh, Otherwise, it's just a straight in, just going down to a U.S. highway, U.S. Highway 30, just straight in to hit interstate until you hit Interstate 88 and you just head on the toll road right through Chicago. And it's really, you'd be there in about, you can be in the west suburbs in about less than 2 hours. But then on the traffic, you'd be in downtown about 2.5, about 2.5 hours you'd be downtown. Depending on the traffic too and that. So, and I done a couple of nice live streams there in Chicago. Uh, One is on Chicago River. I was one of the few live streamers. Actually, there's hardly no live streamers in Chicago. There may be one or two now, but in Chicago, there's really no live streamers at all. So if we had to own our own vehicle, and that because the only vehicle I have is a rental, and I usually rent vehicles, and that's it. But if I have my own vehicle, all right, thank you very much. Yeah, and I do walking live streams over on the Angie and Chuck show. That's my main. That's our main channel. That's our daily life channel, and I do a lot of. We do what we call here on the patio. We call them patio chats on our main channel. We just talk about the issues of the day. Also, we go out do food reviews in our little local business area. I'm planning to do another one here shortly over on the main channel. Uh, Probably plan to do something with the casino, local casino, sometime in the near future for like a review of some kind. I'll just see if they allow me to do slot play again on the channel once in a while. Just show them what kind of camera I'm planning to use. And I said it's probably the best camera I'm going to get because I can mount everything up and just shows uh, what I need to see, what people needs to see. And that's the screen, technically in a way, and that which that's I would like to do and that. But table games can't play. You can't film table games in Iowa. It's not allowed. Even if you had special permission, nope, they won't do it. And that. But like I said, the only issue I had was another YouTuber with a potty mouth. Yeah. So when are you going? Let me see here real quick here. When are you? I don't know if they. I tried it one year because of the copyrighted music they play in there, and they do that. They don't really. I can do an edited video. That is all I'm going to do. I've done edited videos of my walk. On my, it's on my waterings. It's on our main channel, the Angie and Chuck Show. Um, I do have a what the bar looks like. I gave it a video tour. That's my local watering hole. Check that out. Uh, it's Why We Like Slops Bar. That's the title of the video. It's over on the Angie and Chuck Show. Please check out that video. That is our watering hole right there. And oh wow, Arch even put up our link for the channel. Thank you, Arch. And that so that's our channel. I do have a video on our watering hole. Please check out that video. Also, check out our videos that we did. I did the riverboat of the American Serenade a couple weeks ago. It didn't get a whole lot of views, but you gotta check out the boat at night traveling upriver. I mean, with the camera I'm currently using, high 4K camera, that DJI Omos Osmo Pocket 3. It's the OSMO Pocket 3 camera. I filmed in 4K and that, and the video quality even at night is fantastic on that. I do most of my editing videos on that. Actually, I debuted that camera, using that camera in Las Vegas and all that. I debuted that camera using that camera, which is a great camera. It made great videos and that. Hey, Arch, next time you see Papi Chulo off camera, tell him that our video with him and Jojo the Squirrel, 2 months. It's over two for us. This is great for us because it had over 208 or 209 views. It passed the clown like about a month ago, and the clown's video was I showed Poppy. I took that video down because of the incident with the clown, with his murder. I took that video down. It's in private, but it took 2 years to get to 189 views, and Poppy Chulo took 2 months to get over 200 clicks. So yeah, Poppy Chulo is what he says. Everybody came to see him and that. So that's why they came to our channel to see him and that. 210 clicks tonight. Must have got 2 more clicks. Okay, yeah. Oh, you've been watching it? Okay. Nah, so yeah, so it's got more clicks in less amount of time because I took the other one down in private because I don't want to have a murderer on my videos and that. So I took that one down. I know what I got for my live stream. I know I took down a couple live streams in Vegas with my old track phone. It probably at the time it buffered with him on it too. So, but yeah, with Papi Chulo, it's got a lot of clicks, a lot in less amount of time than Manny's. When I hung out with Manny too, and Papi Chulo was on that video clip too, and that too. So that's when things were kind of started going downhill with them and that. So what's up? LaGoya, yeah, it's Archer's girlfriend. What's up? Are you from Massachusetts? No. We're in East Central Iowa and that, so we live right along the mighty Mississippi River and that. Oh, okay, you're lurking just because you're working. Okay, that sounds good. But yeah, we're along the mighty Mississippi River. I like to hang out on the riverfront almost all the time. I do, like I said, I do walking live streams around town. People seem to like it. Over on our main channel, they like to watch. We go back, we go through some shady neighborhoods, we go through some nice neighborhoods. Actually, I'm about ready to go walk down an avenue here in town. Was they known back in the day? It was the Avenue of the Millionaires. Yes, my hometown used to have the highest concentration of millionaires back in the day in our general area, and that because there's some nice mansions there. Some are turned into apartments, but one is really being sought after. They really kept it good care, kept it authentic and all that stuff as authentic as they can keep it. I'm planning to go walking down on that live stream over on the Angie and Chuck show, probably in the near future again. You usually like to walk past there on the live stream at least once or twice a year if all possible. So I'm due to go down that way again. So would be the million. It will be the Avenue of the Millionaires. And that what's that? Yep. I gotta read arch here real quick because it's so print so small and then I can't really read it. Okay. Okay. Angie Reedy. Oh yeah, having trouble with Pappy? Who? Machete? Yeah. Yeah. Oh, okay. He's gonna try to start a fight with Papi Chulo, huh? And his wife. Yeah, they better not start trouble with Papi Chulo and that. Actually, I think Papi Chulo should be talking to the GM. Just tell him what because I, what it is. It's going to be a bad mistake by Machete. If Machete's going to do something stupid, he will do something stupid. He's not known for his brains. I'll tell you that right now. Uh, oh, by the way, did you know Yelling Dan took down their all their videos off their channel? Hmm. Kind of makes you wonder. Hmm. Are they in cahoots or are they hiding something? Who knows? And that. So I noticed that you couldn't watch any more of the Finny the Legend videos. I was going to be watching one of them. Can't because those live streams are now down. Either put in private or by family or whatever, or maybe just by the attorney or whatever, or something like that. So I noticed. Yeah, it was. It's been pretty. If it happened on Friday, it's gonna have to happen on the strip. Uh, oh, trouble with Paco? Oh my, that's not good. You don't want to get Paco upset. I'll tell you that right now. That. What did I start trouble with Paco Friday? Wow. Was that on the live stream? Wow, if that happened on the live stream, that you don't want to get Paco riled up. I'll tell you that right now. If you show him respect, he will show respect to you. But if you don't have respect to him, he has no respect to you at all. And that, so you have to respect him in that. So, and usually respect is earned, not given. In that, I always like to accommodate that as well as possible. In that, I know when I returned to Vegas, nobody better not try to mess around with us because even we do have here in Iowa, I do have law enforcement watch our live streams over on the main channel. Yeah, but they do watch once in a while too. So make sure we do things legal and that. And shout out to our boys in blue here in Iowa too, and of course in Vegas too, and that. So. Oh yeah, I told one I got in trouble in Vegas. They said, "What kind of trouble you got into, Chuck?" I said, "I got pulled over on my final night in Vegas. Got pulled over by the Strat Tower. Walked past, drove past the pedestrian crossing where the two flashing yellow lights. It was supposed to tell you there was somebody in the pedestrian walkway." And I thought it was just let me know that there's a potential pedestrian walkway there. And I got off the hook. No ticket, no warning ticket, just a verbal warning. Just tell them to have a safe trip home and let people know what that means and all that stuff. Oh yeah, sure, I sure will get the word out on that. So check out Cadillac Family's live stream from Friday night. It's still up. Okay, I'll have to check it out. I'll have to check it out when I get done here. I'm about to wrap it up here in about another 10 minutes or so, and that. So, yeah, we will. I'll check it out immediately after I get done here. I was watching it at my watering hole for a little while, and all of a sudden, someone got my attention, and I had to go watch another video, another live stream from someplace else, and I forgot what it was, and I came back. I just I for some reason I lost internet connection briefly, so I couldn't get back watching Cadillac Family. So yeah, I'll have to go back and watch it real quick before they take it down, and that. So yeah, Cadillac Family was really nice. They don't really like to promote other channels, but boy, did they promote our channel, because we're not a Vegas channel. They know that we're not a Vegas channel. I say we're from East Central Iowa, and we do our own gig over there. We're not involved with the drama and all that stuff. Of course, we had to put our noses into it once in a while, rub it in. The king and queen of Fremont, remember that? Yeah, we became the temporary king and queen of Fremont until Papi Chulo returns July 7th. Oh yeah, I'm going to be watching Papi Chulo's live stream Thursday night when he makes his return to Fremont Street. So as soon as I get done with my live stream downtown Clinton from Music on the Avenue, if it not rain out, I'm going to get my butt home, and I am going to be watching Papi Chulo when he goes live, and that's going to be a fun live stream. And that's where things are going to go down with Machete. If Machete decides to do something, it's going to be that day. That'd be stupid by him. So I'm hoping that everybody will be watching. I'm hoping there'll be other live streamers there too at the same time. Welcome back, Papi Chulo, in a way. And hopefully there's enough live streaming cameras, so if someone try to do something stupid, they will. Hey, Mark, how you doing? And that. I had a little technical problem earlier in this live stream, Mark. The first few minutes I was muted. Yeah, so yeah, so we'll be back and all that stuff and that. So uh, like I said, it's gonna be a very interesting live stream. July 17th. Don't know what time Poppy. Usually when Poppy goes live in Vegas, it's usually lately he's been going live pretty early there too. So on a Thursday night. So I'm pretty sure he'll go live at like about 8 o'clock, 8 or 9 o'clock Vegas time. That'd be like 10 or 11 our time here in the Central Time Zone and that. So oh yeah, I was watching the post WWE uh, pay per view. Angie forgot about that and that too. Yeah, and that. So uh, we got like I said, not much happening at all. Just like a little talk about a little bit of everything here. Like I said, but boy, like I said, we do miss Vegas. I mean, that's a lot of things happening there, but uh, we got a friend out here. Let me do this real quick. I don't know if you see him or not, but we got a friend down there. We got Mr. Raccoon down there paying us a visit. Yeah, we got Mr. Coon paying us a visit. How about that? Yeah. No, don't. You're not supposed to feed them. No, we're not supposed to feed wild animals here. It draws more wild animals, and it's just not good because what it does is when you get one, like on the YouTube channel, oh, there's a baby. That's a mama coon right down there, but there's a baby coon behind that vehicle. Yeah, there's a mama coon and there's a baby coon out there. Trying to get the mama coon. See, there's a baby out there too. See the baby? See, there's mama coon and there's a baby coon. It's just about ready to be on its own. Oh, there's two of them. I saw these the other night. I saw these the other night. See? Right down there. There's a baby one up there, and there's another baby one behind the scene.
Oh, this is your buddy.
This must be the mama coon. See?
Huh?
It's begging for food. It's begging for food. We can't feed it. We'll get in trouble. And that, so.
Nope.
Yeah, special treat there.
Nothing.
Yeah. Yeah, there's mama coon and baby coon. Yep.
Nope.
Yeah, it wants to be fed, and we can't. We're not supposed to feed wild animals. It is against city ordinance, and the apartment complex has put a policy against it, and that. So unfortunately, we can't feed it. It's gonna find garbage in somebody's pickup truck eventually. Yep, there they go.
There's three of them.
Yeah, two babies and mama, and that. So they just darted off in the woods, and that. So. Never try to hand feed a coon anyway because you never know. And that, so. Well, I guess, yeah. What I'm planning to do on the live streams when I go to Vegas, I don't know, it's like tentative planning is I'm planning to see if I can plan a maximum stay at the El Cortez, which is 7 days. That's the maximum allowed to stay at the El Cortez. So we're planning to leave like early Sunday. As soon as I get off work, I'm going right to bed. Reply to a couple comments, have one beverage, and get up, go to bed, get up early. Get up like around like 5 in the morning, and we'll start driving out west. I think we'll try to get to Grand Junction again. I don't know if we're gonna meet up with Travis Reed this time around, but we have because it's gonna be late at night, and we'll try to be there like Monday evening, Monday afternoon to Monday evening. Live streaming of the trip will not be starting from Clinton. We'll start somewhere in Iowa, and we'll take it into Nebraska, something like that. We'll go live there. It all depends on the air conditioning, and if we don't lose the microphone parts, which I did, if I would have found the microphone parts, I would have used the microphones. As I did rewatch the live stream on the way home. Reason you got the background noise on it, because of being there was the air conditioner fan was right behind the mirror. That's why I was able to stay live a lot longer, and that. So. But yeah, it's everything. So I'm hoping everything will work out. I'd love to meet Arch again. Meet Arch, Papa Chulo, Jojo the Squirrel, and all that. La Grata, yeah, gotta meet. We'll have to try to meet La Grata again. Well, we never met her the first time around, but we'll have to meet her on that. Then who knows? We might end up meeting too. So, but we're not going to declare. If I'm going to declare myself king and queen of Fremont, hey Angie, real quick, can you find one of our crowns that we wear at the Lumber King game?
Not right now.
Not right now.
I'm eating.
Okay, then I'll do it some other time. Actually, you go back to one of my videos as a thumbnail. I actually wore a Lumber King crown. If I would known I was going to be named myself, king and queen of Fremont, we should have brought those crowns, those baseball Lumber King crowns, with us. There we are. We got the crowns to prove it. And that. And I wasn't thinking. I never thought of it till like right now, because they did sell those crowns at the gift shop at the ball game. I don't know if they still do or not, but I had the crowns. It's on the main channel. You gotta go back to my. What's that? Yeah, and back in it's on the thumbnail on one of my videos. I think it's my either my 48th birthday or the 49th birthday. I think it's my 48th birthday. I actually have that Lumber King crown on that, and that was supposed to be. We did some birthday stuff and went to a Lumber King game, baseball, and that was a great crown to have, and that. So yeah, so I that would be a good way. Hey, your king and queen is back, and that, and actually wear the crowns, and that would be cool, wouldn't it? I don't know. They're kind of goofy. It's almost like childish, but hey, we all act like kids once in a while too, and all that. So okay, I think we're gonna go ahead and wrap this up, guys. Like I said, I was not gonna be very long, almost an hour, and of course I can't go to my watering hole because they're probably already closed up for the night. What? Answer who? Okay, going to visit the clown in jail? No. Why visit him? No, we're not going there to visit him. There's nothing to see about him no more. Yep, there's nothing wrong being young at heart at that. So, being a young at heart, yep. Yeah. Well, I'm going to wrap up this live stream right now because I don't want to be on very long. Okay, yeah. That's Angie. She has her own channel. Angie has her. Gotta give her content one of these days and that too. So, we'll try to catch you guys on the next live stream here on Chuck Chats. I'll try to come up with a topic of some kind, and just a kind of just off the wall, talk about other stuff. What it's like living in Iowa, in my community, which is a nice quiet town. It can be a quiet town. It's a smaller city, 25 to 26,000 people population. We do have a bus service, which is almost a must around here nowadays, because, like I said, most of my shopping, if I walk, it's like 4.5 miles. I do have a couple of shopping opportunities up here. I do have a watering hole. There's a couple places to get pizza up here. You can get a couple places to get frozen pizza up here, and other great foods and all that stuff. Just not a whole lot. Casino action. We're a one casino town. It's not like it's like Las Vegas and that. It's just basically just a small casino. About maybe like 500 or 600 slot machines, 6 table games. It's got a nice little center bar, but the problem is they renovated it, and I didn't really care with the new renovations. To me, I think they should have just left it alone. They got rid of the ambiance of the cool colors of the lights and just changed it to something else. But they try to get new slot machines whenever possible. I mean, when they see a hot slot machine on YouTube, they try to get that slot machine on our casino floor as quick as possible. But then there's some old classic games people still love to play. The old classic video slots back in the day when they first started coming out. They're still raking in the money there for them and that. But otherwise, and it's got a nice little sports book, little kiosk sports book through DraftKings there, which I have not placed a sports bet yet. I usually play my Cubs to win the World Series, and right now it looks like the odds are gonna be down the shitter on that. And that, excuse the French, in that. So don't see many people play the sports bets anymore because it seems like a lot of people are got into financial doo doo with the sports betting. I don't make sports bets whenever I feel like it. Uh, play it. Just play like pick one team to win it all. That's basically what I like to do. This way, I can just wait for the whole season. I'm not like betting money on a guy who can miss a you know not like people who makes a lot of money to see if Angel Reese misses her first shot. Yeah, about that. But yeah, I'm just not like uh, who's going to foul out in this game, who's going to turn a double double, which two players going to turn a double double, one or the other first. It ends up being somebody else totally different. But I did win a Cubs. I did win a Cubs pool. What it is 10 slots, and you write your name on a slot, and there'll be a number revealed, and it'll be the total score of the Cubs game, whoever they're playing. If the digits ends up being a double digit score, it's usually the last digit of the score. So let's say if the combined score was let's say if it doesn't matter if Cubs win or lose. Let's say if it was a score 8-4, or what's 8 plus 4? Total score is 12. You take the 12 out of 12. You take the number two. So whoever's named by number two ends up winning the $50, or whatever number a random number it had. And the other night I had the lowly number one. That means that was the game that Cubs lost to the Yankees 11-0, something like that. And that I got the one because it was 11-0 final score, and the digit was one in that. So and I won $50 on that one. So that's the one I won $50 on. But a couple years ago, I was winning them like left and right. Oh, by the way, I did win another $100 on my poll tab. If you have not seen it, on my video shorts lately over on the Angie and Chuck show. That's the second time within 2 months I won $100 plus 50 here, 25 there. But I had to show the 100. Got to show the top prize and that. All right, we're gonna get out of here. Call it a night and that. So thank you, Mark. Yeah, I just got lucky. That's all and that. So just being lucky at all. It's not being playing the right machine at the right time. It just comes down to dumb luck. That's all it is. Dumb luck. Right now, there's no dumb luck on this. I gotta end this live stream. Please like, share, subscribe. Don't get a subscribe button, notification bell. I'll try to go live next week. I'm not guaranteeing it. I will, but if I do, I do. If I don't, well, I'll try go live. But I will always go live on the Angie and Chuck show, regardless. I do have some schedule changes coming up in the next few weeks and that. So we'll see you over there. Thank you very much for watching, and we'll catch you on the next one.